All right, people, Mr. Right here with lesson 3 for the flute with Tamaja here again. And she's going to be playing with just the head joint once again. Her hand is going to be over the end of the right end of the head joint, playing this low note right here. And these down arrows right here represent each downbeat of each measure. 4 beats of sound, 4 beats of silence. Then she's going to remove her hand from the head joint to play this upper A flat. Then she's going back and forth. So let's try number 1. Three, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Two, 3, 4. Awesome. And those were just whole notes, 4 beats apiece. Now we have a whole note low A flat on the head joint only. Then she's going to play just 2 half notes using her tongue. She's going to go 2, 2. Then she's going to remove her hand from the head joint to play the upper A flat and play this little part right here. So number 2. Awesome. Then in number 3, we have a half note for 2 beats of sound. It takes up half the measure. And then we have a half note rest for 2 beats of silence, and it takes up half the measure. Then it goes back and forth with a few little combinations here. So number 3. Awesome. And then number 4, it's just another variation of the same type of thing. You just have to count 2 beats for a half note and a half note rest and so forth. And when you get to this whole note, you got to hold it out for 4 beats as you count in your mind. So go ahead, Tamaja. Awesome. And then down here, number 5, these are solid on the inside with the stem. That makes these quarter notes. And then, of course, these quarter notes, let me turn my microphone down a little bit. These quarter notes get 1 beat apiece in this time signature, the one up here in 4/4. So here we go, number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wonderful. Now, number 6, we have a whole note that drives into this next 2 quarter notes. You want to see if you can play as much of this as you can in one breath. You may have to take a breath. That's okay. But try to keep the air blowing in a constant stream. You don't want to be going two, 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 and just taking breaths everywhere. We want to try to keep our airstream smooth and connected as much as possible for this first 4 measures or the first 4 bars, and it's called a 4-bar phrase. Awesome. Now, it's hard on just a mouthpiece or a head joint on any instrument to play with just a mouthpiece and then to be able to play for 4 bars because there's less resistance. The air column's not resonating, so it's harder. It takes a little more air to do this. So if you have to take a breath just with the head joint only, that's okay. But now let's move on now to number 7. We've got quarter notes right here, and of course quarter notes land right on the beat, like two two rest, two two two, like so. So you have to count it each one beat apiece with this quarter note rest right here that gets 1 beat of silence. So let's try number 7. Wonderful. Now, this next one, it should be a number 8 right there. Forgot to put that there. I'll have to put that in there later. But number 8, or this last exercise, you've got quarter notes working alternately off. You're playing a beat, rest the next beat. So you're playing on beats 1 and 3, like 1, 2, 3, 4. Dee da dum. So let's try this final exercise here. All right, so that should help you get a good ideas how to practice lesson 3 on the head joint only for the flute.